Good morning everyone. I am Pallavi Shezwa. Today my topic is Rolle's theorem. First we see the introduction of Rolle's theorem. In calculus, Rolle's theorem or Rolle's lemma essentially states that any real valued differential function that attains equal value at two distinct points must have at least one stationary point somewhere between them, that is a point where the first derivative, we know the derivative is the slope of tangent, the slope of the tangent line to the graph of the function is 0. The theorem is named after Michael Rolle. The statement of the theorem is, suppose f is a function which is continuous on the closed interval ab and differentiable on the open interval ab, and second condition f of a is equal to f of b, then there is a point c lying strictly in between a and b such that f dash of c is equal to 0. That means if suppose this f is a function, it should be continuous on the closed interval ab, it should be differentiable on the open interval ab, and the third important condition is f of a is equal to f of b. Then there is a point c that lies between a and b such that f dash of c is equal to 0. So these are the three conditions of the Rolle's theorem. Then we see the geometrical interpretation. See the geometric interpretation. This is a curve which is a continuous. We can draw the curve which is a continuous on the closed interval AB. See, observe the curve, observe the figure. F of A is equal to f of B. Then there is a one point C in between A and B such that f dash of C is equal to 0. In the given graph, the curve y is equal to f of x is a continuous between x is equal to a and x is equal to b, and at every point within the interval it is possible to draw a tangent and ordinate corresponding to abscissa and are unequal, then there exists at least one tangent to the curve which is parallel to the x-axis. We know when the derivative is equal to 0, whenever it is parallel to the tangent is parallel to the x-axis. We know derivative is the slope of a tangent when it is equal to 0, when it is a parallel to x-axis. See, we can draw the number of tangents on this curve, but at least one tangent passing through the point C such that f dash of C is equal to 0. That means the tangent is parallel to the x-axis. So that is a geometrical interpretation of the Rolle's theorem. Algebraically, this theorem tells us that if f of x is representing a polynomial function in x and the two roots of the equation f of x is equal to 0 and x is equal to a and x is equal to b. If f of x is a polynomial function, then the roots of f of x is equal to 0 are x is equal to a and x is equal to b. Then there exists at least one root such that f dash of x is equal to 0 lying between the values. See the important note, the converse of Rolle's theorem is not true, and it is also possible that there exists more than one value of x for which the theorem holds good, but there is a definite chance of the existence of one such a value. The converse of Rolle's theorem is not true, but there is a possibility that having more than one value of x. Some counter example, we see some counter example. The linear function f of x is equal to x. We know it is a function, algebraic function, so it is a continuous on the closed interval ab and differentiable on the open interval 0 1. So it is continuous on closed interval 0 1 and differentiable on the open interval 0 1. The derivative of the function is everywhere equal to 1 on the interval. So Rolle's theorem is fail here. This explained by the fact that the third condition is not satisfied. See, f of x is equal to x is a continuous on 0 1 and differentiable on open interval 0 1. But f of 0 is equal to 0 and f of 1 is equal to 1. So f of 0 is not equal to f of 1. Therefore, Rolle's theorem is failed. See the graph of theorem. This graph indicates that f of 0 is not equal to f of 1. Therefore, the Rolle's theorem does not hold. See the next example. Let f of x is equal to x square plus 2x. Find all value of c in the interval minus 2 0 such that f dash of c is equal to 0. See the solution. First of all, we need to check that the function f of x satisfies all the condition of Rolle's theorem. That means f of x, it is a polynomial function, quadratic fraction, so it is a continuous on the closed interval minus 2 and 0. Also, it is differentiable everywhere over the open interval minus 2 and 0. And finally, we check the final condition, either f of minus 2 is equal to f of 0. Find f of minus 2, f of minus 2 is equal to 0, f of 0 is equal to 0. That implies f of minus 2 is equal to f of 0. So we can use Rolle's theorem. The condition f of minus 2 is equal to f of 0. Next, to find the point C, we calculate the derivative f dash of x. Derivative of x square plus 2x is equal to 2x plus 2 and solve the equation f dash of c is equal to 0. So f dash of c is equal to twice c plus 2 is equal to 0. Find the value of c. C is equal to minus 1. C is equal to minus 1 lies on the interval minus 2 and 1. Thus f dash of c is equal to 0 for c is equal to minus 1. So minus 1 is lie on that interval. Therefore, Rolle's theorem is satisfied here. So in this video, we have seen that what is the Rolle's theorem. Rolle's theorem is, if suppose f is a function that is continuous on closed interval ab, that is differentiable on open interval ab, and f of a is equal to f of b, then there exists a point c such that f dash of c is equal to 0. We take the example x square plus 2x. It is a polynomial function, quadratic equation. Therefore, it is continuous on the interval. Therefore, it is a differentiable on the interval minus on the open interval minus 2 and 0. Then we find out the f dash of x. Then the condition is f dash of c is equal to 0. F dash of c, that is twice c plus 2 is equal to 0. We compute the value of c. C is equal to minus 1. We know minus 1 is lies between minus 2 and 0. So value of c is equal to minus 1. Thank you.